Okay, hi everybody, welcome to Descry Gaming. I'm going to go over a really cool hero PvP build with SM that is quite powerful if you can get to the mid-late game intact. The weakness with this strategy is your early game. Now, if you're playing 2v2, I recommend you settle your base near this your ally, because in the early game, early to mid early game, you're not going to have an army, just heroes, and you can be overwhelmed by other factions that go for an early rush with lots of units. So so I'm going to play up to turn 40 or 50 and show you the power of this build. So it requires a 20% city location. Ideally, you want to put it on the 20% or 20% influence. And Control Z is your best friend. I am going to...
What is your command? What is your command?
Scout a little bit.
Tread lightly.
Alright, so we've got another altar there. So I'm gonna drop it here. Actually, that was not a good drop, but I can make it work. It's fine. So for the fortress, if you have a lot of ore, then you could drop another one on influence again. But we don't have wreck. I don't see a wreck outpost. Oh, there's a wreck outpost up here. So we'll drop it here because I don't have a ton of wreck. And off to the races we go. So you go for hero building first, and we're just going to clear the corner first. Stay in Overwatch.
What is your command? March unto the foe. Deny
You're gonna build the influence building first. Ideally, you want a trader one because your heroes can buy items as soon as they come out.
Our faith is our shield. Our faith is our shield. Wherever you tread, tread lightly. We stand ready.
And we want to...
Onto the tip of the spear.
Okay, take off Overwatch.
Conviction unyielding.
So our science should be over in that corner, but...
Is our shield.
I'm gonna just go orbital scan. Yeah, so lots of ambles. Hero building.
Our faith is our shield. As one into the gathering.
Hopefully they don't attack me. They're not, okay.
Our faith is our shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to...
What is your command?
Yeah, put my next one there. Chaplain.
My lord. We stand ready. Together we move without hesitation. What is your
Take off
command?
Overwatch. Hope they maybe come into my kill zone here. No. They did not.
My lord. What is your command?
So I'm gonna have to wait to have bigger force here. All right, and then you're gonna go one more influence building.
Our faith is our shield. Our faith is our shield. Together we move without hesitation.
This is pretty bad. We got very unlucky getting ambles in our corner where our science is. Usually that never happens. But
Our faith is our shield.
we'll clear that out with the captain that comes out. Get your influence thing. Dormitorios. I mean, we got some good items from the science thing though, so.
We stand ready.
All right, and now you're gonna build science outposts. So you really want a 3 thing or science thing, but I did not get it, so. Yeah, definitely not the ideal start for me. Then you're gonna go another captain,
What is your command?
and
With
your
conviction
next
I
fortress is gonna be science.
Brother Captain reporting.
Gonna get the icon.
What is your command? What is your command?
We need to plop our tower.
With conviction
I mean,
What
that's
is your
kind of a
command?
bad idea, but I was probably gonna take a turn. Okay. Science.
My lord.
Okay, just plop that
What is your
there.
command? Yes. Rally on me, brothers. Charge!
Oh, I guess we'll get some good experience here. I want to cut off his retreat. I don't want to kill the amble just yet.
With conviction march unto the foe.
We're gonna go Librarian. Although we don't really have good power, but we'll see what happens.
I will lead my brothers into battle. I am ready to lead.
All right, so you're dead.
Our faith is our shield.
You're dead.
Yes.
And health. Chaplain. And other science.
Our faith is our shield. In his name I go. I am ready to lead. My lord. Brother Captain.
We're gonna wait to buy the icon. You always want to get the icons on your heroes, because this build is heavy on the hero influence cost. So, so that icon there.
Moving to new position. What do you
And
I am ready to lead.
start pushing to the left.
Yes. It is time, brothers. What do you command? Our faith is our shield.
I'll wait before killing it. All right, and now we're gonna build population. Probably should have got fortress expansion before librarian, but so I could get a 3 thing here. So kind of messed that up.
ready to lead.
All right, he goes here.
The enemy will not wait for us. We stand ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Chaplain's coming out. Population. Yeah, definitely not going to build a librarian. So I probably shouldn't even research that because I didn't have the power for it.
I am ready to lead. I am ready to lead. What do you command?
I'm going, since there's robots, let's grab a digital weapon.
My lord.
Yeah, if you have robots, you want to pick up
Yes.
digital weapon.
Brothers. Send me to war.
And because I should have put my waypoint there, since I was gonna buy digital weapons, so might as well. I'm just correcting my move there, and then gonna go orbital relay.
What is your command? Yes. Onwards to the front. What is your command? Quickly, the enemy will not wait for us. My lord. Forge ahead into glory.
So then you're gonna drop this on ore now. It's cool. That's
I
fine.
am ready to lead. My lord.
Going to
What do you command?
surround
My
him.
lord. I am ready to lead. Our faith is our shield. You will not survive. Do my brothers require my presence? What is
And
your
then digital weapon will.
Feel my blade! Brother Captain reporting. What do you
Do a lot of
command?
damage.
Our faith is our shield. What do you command? My lord.
Oh shoot! I
We
did the wrong one.
ready. Deny not.
And we'll probably get another chaplain. That's really good for this strategy.
Our faith is our shield.
All right, so
Enemy will not wait for us. Yes.
just gonna tee
Our
off on
faith is our
him.
shield. As one into the gathering storm. Our faith carries us
That
forward.
was kind of a bad move going there.
Our faith is our
It's honestly okay if you lose the Marine because they're kind of, they cost kind of a cost
we
problem.
stand ready.
And gonna go Kraken bolts. Okay, so turn 30 is when you could be rushed, but you got a lot of influence, so you can buy armor, buy swords, you know, buy the stuff that can maybe counter some early game harass.
We stand
But if you spawn by your ally, they can back you up with the army that you need.
Brother Captain reporting. What do you command? What do you command? Brother Captain reporting. I am ready to lead. Forward, brothers. Yes, you will not survive. We stand ready. Honor to the chapter.
There
Brother
goes that.
Captain reporting. I am here. What do you command?
I need to
Brother Captain
buy some
reporting.
stuff for the chaplain.
Brother Captain
And I gotta buy a scroll for the chaplain too. So if you're not being pressured, you can buy another icon, a scroll. But if you're being pressured, then you'll have to buy items to help you in your war effort.
We stand ready. What do you command?
All right, so just sell that. So icon scroll, pass that to Chaplain, and just continue your onslaught. And if you're against like a lot of infantry, you can buy the axe, which I might, yeah, probably do here. Now, I should also take that off because I'm at -2 there. But we're going to build power right when the thing is built. And I guess I'll get concealed weapons here.
What do you command? Follow me, but do not get in my way.
Don't want to kill the engineer just yet.
In his name, I go. My lord.
Orbital strike. Definitely go orbital strike first, because that will help if they're rushing you. You got 50. You can basically orbital strike every turn, and you can scan an orbital strike. So if they don't have a healer, you can whittle down their army a bit, slow them down. Of course, you're wasting.
Send me to war. Our faith is our shield. I am needed elsewhere. Yes, brother captain reporting. Our faith is our shield.
All right, so we have to. Unfortunately, we have no 3 tiles, so we have to waste time. Yeah. We'll grab that.
What is your command? What is your command? What would you have of me? Onwards to the front. What do you command? In his name, I go. Yes. Send me to war. I am ready to lead. What would you have of me? I am ready to lead. Yes.
My research is kind of lagging, so I'm gonna pick up.
Yes. Send me to war. I am ready
Probably.
to lead. What do you command? March unto the foe.
Pick up a scroll,
What do you
probably.
command?
Again, if you're not being pressured,
My faith
you
shall
can kind of
sustain me.
do eco with your
Send me to
heroes.
war. Brother captain reporting. I assume I am needed there.
Then you want to go extra infantry armor.
My lord. Yes.
Yeah, your power's gonna come back online.
What
Might
is
as well
your
just.
command? What do you command? Emperor, guide me. Yes. Purge the unclean. My lord, we stand ready.
So at this point in the game, you're relying on orbital strikes and your heroes with lots of like items to stall the game out or make it so they can't kill you. But in 2v2, you have to rely on
What is your command?
your allies' army for the early game a little bit.
Stand ready. March unto the foe. Yes.
All right, so let's get. I need more power, and then we're gonna build barrack 3 barracks is basically.
Brother Captain reporting. What do you command? Brother Captain reporting. My lord. What do you command? Onwards to the front. Our faith shall strike fear into their hearts. Rally on me, brothers! Charge! Brother Captain.
So let's give you a scroll.
I am ready to lead. I am ready to lead. I am ready to lead.
Let's give you that.
What do you command? Yes. Brother Captain reporting.
Zohai, let's start putting this stuff on the guys. Yeah, Thunder Cannon would be ideal. It's very good defensive, but again, we didn't luck out with the power this game. Getting the power outposts are very critical. But we'll still research it.
We stand ready. We stand ready. Follow me, but do not get in my way. For the Emperor! I am ready to lead. Our faith is our shield. Forge ahead into glory.
All right, another one of those.
My lord. Yes. Brother Captain reporting. I am here. Our faith is our shield. Yes. Purge the unclean. My lord.
So I don't know, like we could maybe have built one, or just like you really want to get that second chaplain out, but we just didn't really have.
To war. No mercy for the corrupted. My lord. No mercy, no remorse. Into the fray, brothers. We stand ready. We stand ready.
Yeah, so because my ore is really bad, we're gonna build.
I am ready to lead. What would you have of me? Forward, brothers! You will feel my fury! Brother, what would you have of me? I am needed elsewhere. We stand ready. Brother Captain reporting.
And we're gonna have to build population
What do
building.
you command?
Okay, well, ideally you want thunder cannons. That's not happening, but we're very close to the Terminators. So if you're playing super defensively with heroes, usually it's still hard to break if you're with an ally at this point. And No power.
My lord. Send me to war. What would you have of me? Yes. Yes. Brother Captain reporting.
Alright, Zohide, Adamantium.
I am here. My faith shall sustain me. Do my brothers require assistance? I am ready to lead. Onto the tip of the spear.
Yeah, ideally you want also a librarian, but it's not happening.
Brother Captain reporting. Onwards to the front. What is your command? I am here. We stand ready. Brothers, we go to war. You will not survive. I am needed elsewhere.
You'll want to make another chaplain. We will two turns. What do I get rid of? Alright, I guess we'll say no to that. Another population building. Okay, but the idea is you can start producing Terminators by like turn 50 or earlier, depending how well I guess you do with, if you have a 20% science start, or you know, there's a lot of factors, but and you can get more heroes. It's just if you don't get the power outposts, then you have to it screws you a little bit.
What do you command? Emperor, guide me. I am ready to lead. You will not survive. What would you have of me? My lord. Our faith is ours. Onto the tip of the spear. Send me to war.
One, gosh. All right, let's just build another one of those.
I am ready to lead. Into the fray, brothers! For holy terror! What would you do? I am needed elsewhere. You will die!
So the other part I want to show you before we end it here.
What do you command? Emperor, guide me. I am here. What do you command? Rally on me, brothers! Charge! I am here. Our fate is ours. What do you command? My lord.
I think I have to get the fermentation pool.
Yes, I am ready to lead. What is your command?
Okay, yeah, so now you're producing Terminators. When you... three of them will do 2 every turn. And that's kind of like the key. And you want to go orbital deployment. So yeah, so getting around that, if you can get Terminators producing early 40s is the best, but... And our next thing should be this to grow our population. Our population's not growing fast enough. We have so much influence. Actually, we should just start getting rid of some of these. And now here's the thing: if you don't have to you could rush Vindicators instead of Terminator. So it all depends. Now, when this chaplain comes out, what you're gonna do? I'll just show you. You're just gonna buy the level up scrolls to make them at least level 5. And that's gonna give you another 12 loyalty in your base. So yeah, and we need to build more ore. It's fine. So when you get that second wine, you're just gonna go forbidden. That'll make them level 5, which will give you a ton of loyalty. And then I would say you want to start going launch pads. Launch pads will give you wreck and influence, and Terminators and the air units are quite good. So you're gonna level up, and you get to level 3. So now if you look, we're at 18 loyalty. 13. Okay. So the economy is not perfect, but 61 per turn is pretty good. You can actually make another chaplain. Actually, I advise don't even make the loyalty buildings. Just keep building chaplains. But ideally, you want thunder cannons because if you get swarmed by tons of termagants, you're gonna get like easily overwhelmed. But thunder cannons with Terminators with chaplains, it's pretty powerful. Now, the thing is, if you start losing fortresses at this point, your eco's set where it's not going to hurt you as much because you've got very high population labor corps. So you're pretty good. And now you're at 36. So let's save up for another chaplain. We're going to start building launch pads. Yeah. So what you want to do is just try to protect your fortresses on the map. It's actually with dual captain with orbital strikes, you could potentially do 3. So it's and then you can start orbital dropping Terminators. So the third chaplain is going to cost a lot. But I'm just gonna show you how ridiculous, like, if you get to end game here. So this is, I consider this late mid game, or we're getting into the early late game. But you can see that it's gonna start to get crazy. I'm just looking at this. Okay, what's that guy doing?
I am ready to lead. We will subdue. Battle line. Target this position.
And yeah, you definitely want to get flesh this week. But it's, when this build does work, it's pretty powerful. Like, you're gonna watch the economy get really powerful here.
I am ready to lead. Into the fray, brothers. I am ready to lead. Yes.
All right, so we still don't got enough for a chaplain. 15 and 2. We're just gonna make another air unit.
I am ready to lead.
So this fortress, if we put on wreck, it'll, well, there's also, yeah, wreck would be the ideal spot. So where's wreck? So now it's 48. I want to build one more chaplain just to show you how crazy it gets. Okay, so another thing too is that yeah, our production starts to get pretty insane. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to get outposts right now. I just want to show you the third chaplain, how much our economy gets. And then if you had some other good outposts, you can. You could, I mean, if the game goes really long, you could potentially get to the tier 10 for SF. Oh, I forgot to build. Oops. I just want to get the chaplain out. The heck, they're old. Okay, so watch the power of the orbital strikes.
Our faith shall strike fear into their hearts.
So, boom.
Target this position. Our faith is our shield. Yes. Brother Captain reporting. Unto the tip of the spear. What do you command? Our faith is our shield.
They all wanted to attack me. Let's start doing that. Okay, so he's gonna go to the item place. Yeah, now we're getting into really late game, but okay, let's.
Our faith is our shield. Yes. Do my brothers require my presence? Brother Captain reporting. I am ready to lead. Rally on me, brothers.
I am gonna lose that.
Charge! Brother Captain
building, aren't I?
Yes.
Oh, additional bolter came up. Yikes. Okay, he's almost there. Let's just move him. And then, yeah, I basically just have to... Heroes come pretty high level. Even if you lose a hero, like... Forbidden knowledge. Okay, but you can see we're 21.
Watch what you have of me.
Gunship. Okay, whatever. I don't care about the wildlife. And then we level up. All right, so now we're at 25 loyalty. I mean, because we were growing, our loyalty went down a bit, but actually we're at 36, but minus 18 of population. So let's see if we put a fortress on a recall leaf.
I assume I am needed there. We are the captain's finest.
Just like leave me alone, wildlife. I don't care about you right now. Alright, I just don't want to be bothered by them. Okay. So we're at yeah, we lost the tower, but let's see if we drop it. I'm just wondering how much it goes up. So 40, 60 research. Oh, barely went up. Oh, okay. So here's a note, guys. I didn't know this. The loyalty that's given by units does not affect the percentage when you drop it on an outpost. So yeah, in this case, because we're doing it all with chaplains, you don't want to drop this on a recall. Even though it shows that we have a lot of loyalty, it doesn't take the percentage off units with the items. So that's why it hardly went up when we put it onto the thing. In fact, all right, let's just. We don't even have one. Okay, it's curious. 11.
Yes. Yes. Terminators ready. Brother Captain report.
Yeah, so anyway, this is my build. You can, like I said, you can either go Terminators or you can go Vindicators. But I think ultimately if it goes to the very late game, you want to go into your airships.
We are the captain's
And
finest.
again, this wasn't the best. A really good start is with when you have either desert and influence or science and influence. That because this game we had to spend a lot of time building power. So again, if we have those desert influence starts or the what do you call Arctic starts, you can focus more on production. But yeah, is this the best build? No, but it is a fun build if you can get it to work properly. I think if you can stall the game out where it's more like a stalemate, I think your economy gets kind of out of control when you do this chaplain spam thing. because you can just keep pumping the loyalty up with every chaplain. And like you have mad influence. You can orbital strike every single turn with this build. But they nerfed orbital strike a lot.
What do you command? I am ready to
I think so. If you're against like a lot of infantry, then you want to put axes on your captains. If the sword's also good too, but I would probably sell the power gauntlet. That's kind of garbage. Okay, well, hope you guys